ever had 22 inches of meat in your mouth?
Man, no, what the hell? Maybe.
It's okay. You don't have to say anything else. Pride Month is over, so it's back to hiding in the closet for us. Hi again, guys. And you made my video talking about corporations sucking absolute toe at Pride Month hit 40,000 likes. So thanks for that, but also I hate you. Because now I have to make this video where I look at jokes that are at mine and all of my viewers' expense. You know, gay people. Now that Pride Month is over, every corporation has given up on homosexuals, and they have stopped existing. We know how this goes, and in loving memory of all the gay people that have disappeared until next June, we are going to look at some jokes made about us that somehow still made us laugh. A lot of these jokes are actually made by LGBT people in like an ironic way. So if YouTube demonetizes this video, they actually hate queer art because shitposts are works of art. If you enjoy this, there will be this big card at the end that takes you to that video looking at a bunch of times companies did a really bad job at celebrating Pride Month. Also, did you know that only like 18% of you are subscribed? That's messed up. I'm literally crying right now. Can't you tell? Seriously though, if you could subscribe and hit that bell, it would mean a lot. It takes like 2 seconds, is free, and you can always change your mind. Now to get us started, we gotta mention it at least once. This video would be pointless without the homophobic dog, and it makes sense why it's like that. I mean, what kid doesn't hate their parents? That dog is owned by 2 gay dads, so it's just in its rebellious phase. The faces it makes next to really deadpan comments about gay people just makes me giggle. We must take a stance against the LGBTQ community, and that's a hell of a stance if I've ever seen one. It's a choice, no thanks fruitcake, let's hope it's just a phase, it just isn't natural, not homophobic, just don't agree with the lifestyle. It's non-stop bangers with this little fuck. It's kind of ironic because I see pretty much exclusively gay people sharing these memes around. That dog has managed to become its own worst nightmare and is now a mascot for the Skittles fandom. Oh yeah, speaking of Skittles, folks over the years have come up with a lot of creative names for queer people as a group. It's to the point where I think we should be reclaiming them because of how hard some of these go. A lot of times the insult will start with something like pack it up and then insert something to do with rainbows. Pack it up Power Rangers, Skittle Squad, Crayon Munchers, Alphabet People. Leave your own creative names for gay people in the comments below. I actually got some of these when I asked for your guys' help over at my alt Twitter at Kwite bruh. That's where I usually farm you losers for content a lot of the time. Ah, no wonder people are homophobic. This is scary as fuck. Ah, God, it's those boyfriends webtoons you see getting passed around YouTube ads like a cum sock at the circle jerk.
Hey, you okay, man?
Yeah.
Hey, sweet stickers. Pretty Planet Idol Puri, right?
You? No Pretty Planet Idol Puri? I've got the second season on my laptop, if you want to watch it with me sometime.
Here, give me your phone. Now you've got my number. See you around, squirt.
This is exactly like romance in real life, by the way. To any impressionable young gays out there who might be watching this, finding love goes exactly like this. You definitely won't be let down by your unrealistic expectations and how complicated being in a relationship is. Some people have said these cartoons are just really cringe and therefore the best argument there is for being homophobic, and I disagree. I could expand on that, but instead I'm gonna sequel bait you again. Get this video to 40,000 likes, and I will participate in more friendly fire. I'll make a whole video dedicated to looking at these boyfriends' webtoons, the webcomic, you name it, everything about them. You love watching me suffer, so it's really just a win for you. I'm a lesbian and haven't even made out with a girl yet. So, you're a woman who's attracted to women with no women attracted to you? Damn, you really put the L in LGBT. All of human culture up to this point came together to make that punchline work. It's honestly one of the best jokes ever told.
There is nothing more homophobic in this world than me.
Fuck the gays. Yeah, I said fuck the gays. What I said fuck the gays. Pull it out, I say fuck the gays. There are 2 people in this world, straight people and liars.
Okay, listen. Assuming somebody is gay because of their appearance is stereotyping and harmful. But fucking look at him! This is clearly an act of self-hatred. He did pull that middle finger out of the purse like it was a Glock really smoothly. Don't fuck with this homophobe or they might fuck you. Obligatory suck my ass to anybody who replied to my gay joke request with a picture of me. I am not a gay joke. In fact, I absolutely love women. You can tell by how terrified I am of them. I'm crying. Gay people will watch anything and latch onto it. Why the hell is there a Saw 2004 fandom? Some might say it's jumping to conclusions to say that the Saw fandom is made entirely of queer people, and I disagree. It's an educated guess. The original poster is right either way. Gay people will latch onto anything. I saw people making Omegaverse versions of Joe Biden and Donald Trump and then shipping them. It was definitely a joke, but I still had to have the idea of that violently shoved into my head. The ironic nature teacher did not stop my eyeballs from falling out of my face. I think that in itself is homophobic. You know, a real benefit about being in the LGBT community is that you can label any minor inconvenience as homophobic. Stubbed your toe on a chair? That seat probably agrees with Clarence Thomas on gay marriage. Oh, your cat scratched you? Technically, they committed a hate crime. You've probably heard this one before, but gay people will also randomly decide if their pets are either gay or homophobic with no explanation for either choice. You just see your pet and you decide based off a gut instinct. My cat, for example, is a public nuisance. Goddamn gays ruining everything. I'm starting to notice a pattern here where hating on fruit folk isn't what makes it funny, it's the presentation surrounding it. The homophobic dog is using bog standard lines we've all heard from our parents or some other disappointed adult in our life for years. But it's funny because it's on a picture of this silly little pooch. In that last one, there's something that just tickles me silly because of the fact it's a low-quality Roblox screenshot that someone happens to be talking shit about gays in. It's not just the homophobia, it's the delivery method. Of course he has blue hair and pronouns. That is the most accurate description of Sonic the Hedgehog I've ever heard. He's a bleeding heart libtard if I've ever seen one. An environmental activist freak who tries to stop the good Dr. Eggman from building his inventions that will bring us to the future. He hates innovation. Sonic is a glorified Lorax, and him stopping Dr. Eggman is stopping us from going to Mars. I wish all fruits, derogatory, a very pleasant day. The messaging here is very mixed, but I want to believe that it's being nice overall. Like, I may be a fruit, and Bugs Bunny may hate me for that, but he's still wishing me a pleasant day as long as I have that day from a distance and without hitting on him. Okay, if nothing else, you have to respect the commitment it takes to do more work for worse results. That dude could have just bit the bullet and taken the gay stairs 3 at a time and just get it over with. But he chose to scale the brutalist architecture only using his legs on principle. His beliefs demand that he never touches a rainbow, otherwise he'll start liking men himself. It's like the floor is lava if it was even more deadly. Introducing Chick-fil-A's Center Chicken Dinner. It's hotter than hell. I just noticed that it said pride is a sin on the box, and technically, true. Having pride of any type, not just the gay kind, is a sin. In fact, it's at like the top of the list. One of the 7 deadly sins they call it, which if I'm being honest is a really dramatic way of saying that. Like seriously, look at this list. How many of these are actually deadly? One of them is literally just being lazy as fuck. Is it really that deadly to watch TV all day? Not funny. Okay, your Beatles ship art is pretty funny though, I'd say. At least it isn't joking about homophobia. This does more to contribute to homophobia than my tweet. I don't see why the Beatles ship art is such a problem here. Like, shipping fictional characters is not hurting anybody. It's not like the Beatles were real. In a Wilbur Soot comment section, somebody was just over the moon at Wilbur coming out as straight. I love how he said not gay. Finally, someone who was an LGBTQ. They saw a straight dude and said, finally, the white boy for me. I've never met anyone like him before. This next joke is kind of a mixed bag because some of it's funny and clever and some of it reeks of middle schooler. The Virgin LGBT. This is true. Gay people do not get laid until their 30s. Does not reproduce, biased and selective about what is offensive, can't handle jokes, blah blah blah. Only 6 colors. The Chad LGTV has 16.8 million colors. God damn, they've got us there. The rainbow just ain't shit in the face of ultra clear 4K visuals. We have the truth about Pride Month over here, where hidden inside of it is the real gay agenda, demons. Lately, there's been a spike of superphobia in the United States. Transphobe, bigot, it's not a real sexuality, but be careful who you antagonize. While some super straight are out of the closet, not everyone is so lucky. Don't be a superphobe. A superphobe sounds like something Lex Luthor would call himself. Why do you have a dream sexual flag, and then it's just this fella here who looks absolutely flabbergasted, just completely taken aback by what this person said? For those who don't know, that is not a dream sexual flag. That is the aromantic pride flag, at least according to the University of Northern Colorado's Gender and Sexuality Resource Center it is. It's a helpful archive, but they had the gall to put this fucking monstrosity on the same page. The Colorado pride flag? Who the hell is proud of living in Colorado? No one! I really am supportive of gay people, but you guys are definitely not going to heaven. And allegedly that vegan teacher said it. I don't know if it's true. She said so much weird and out of nowhere shit up till now that something like that has probably come out of her mouth at some point, just statistically speaking. This is disgusting. You need serious help. You are a man that likes men. This reads like something I, a man who likes men, would send to another man who likes men. Nobody acts more homophobic to gay people than their gay friends. And no, that does not mean that actually homophobic people are just closeted gays. Saying that is not the girl boss pussy vagina slay that you think it is. Just donate it to LGBT community. Hope they find a cure. Listen, Listen, it's a good joke, the punchline is there, and making it seem like the Trevor Project is a cancer research foundation is funny. But I am more distracted by what the hell they did to this image. Somehow, they managed to make Tyler 1 even shorter, but the only reason you can tell he's there at all, separate from the pavement they managed to also turn orange, is because his head is over the grass. This thing looks like it spent a few weeks burning in hell to a crisp. Huh, how did that really relevant clip get in there? It's almost like I planned the video to go like this. The thing with being told that I'm going to hell over and over again is that it's like anything else that gets beaten to death. You hear it so many times that it stops meaning anything, and you can't even tell if people saying it to you actually believe in it anymore. Half of them probably don't even think hell is real, which just makes this headache even more tension-filled.
Happy gay month, cause you know you gay and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
He gonna go gay balloon cause it's got all the colors cause it's gay.
Okay.
And I got Skittles cause it got a rainbow on it.
Okay.
And I got the cupcake. It says, be who you are.
That's well intended, but very aggressive. With this mindset, you'd be grabbing rainbows out the sky because that rainbow doesn't belong to the rain anymore. It's for the queer community now. Anyways, that's all that self-sabotage I think I can handle today. That card I mentioned should be on screen now. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on, or I will shit your pants. Don't go after anyone I talked about today because this is all in good fun and that's cringe. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and bye.